Oh, we got another one from Raymond Talks. Real Talks. Here we go. Go follow.
You live in California. You drive a car in
Oh, yeah.
California. Now you're trapped in California.
Oh, no.
Because the auto industry just looked at the state, did the math, and said, we're done.
Woo.
Tesla, GM,
Gone.
Ford.
Gone.
3 companies, thousands of jobs, gone. But here's the thing. It's not just cars. It's Chevron, it's Valero, it's Oracle, it's Hewlett-Packard, it's SpaceX, it's X. It's Joe Rogan, it's Patrick Bet-David, it's Elon Musk. It's an exodus. And Governor Newsom's response? Well, he called GM CEO a sellout. So I started digging. Let me show you what's happening to the car industry in California. Tesla, the company California built right up the street from here in Fremont. Listen to this.
In April 2024, Tesla delivered a WARN notice to California authorities, informing them that more than 3,000 jobs would be permanently eliminated across its Fremont area sites.
Did you hear that? 3,300 jobs permanently eliminated. Right up the street from here, Fremont, the factory that put Tesla on the map.
And
And that's
ripples.
just the beginning.
More than 1,700 General Motors employees recently received indefinite layoff notices. These are not temporary furloughs or short-term production pauses. Indefinite layoffs often mean jobs that may never return.
Now look at what GM is doing. Indefinite. Jobs that may never return. Now these GM cuts are happening across the country. Michigan, Ohio, Kansas. But here's what matters to you. GM has been in California since 1962. Design studios, tech centers, engineering hubs. And now Newsom is public CEO. GM sold us out. Mary Barra sold us out. That's not a negotiation.
I'm good.
That's a temper tantrum. And
I'm
Ford,
good. I'm
well,
rich.
the company
rich
that built
already.
the Mustang, listen to what they said.
California Design Studio would close by November, affecting 263 employees, nearly 100 of them engineers who spent years developing hardware for the company's most iconic vehicles.
Ford's Irvine Design Studio is closed. 263 employees, 100 of them engineers, the people who designed the cars that you drive. Now, look, Ford offered most of them jobs in Long Beach or Michigan, but that's not the point. The point is, Ford looked at Orange County, one of the wealthiest counties in America, and said, yo, we're out. Tesla, GM, Ford. 3 companies, one message. California is not worth it anymore. But here's what they don't want you to see. This isn't just about cars. This is about everything. Let's talk about energy. Chevron, been in California since 1879. That's 145 years.
Dang.
August 2024, they announced they're moving their headquarters to Houston, Texas. A company that's been here since before your great-grandparents were born, looked at Sacramento and said, yo, we're done. But that's not even the crazy part. Valero, one of the largest energy companies in America, they just announced they're taking a $1.1 billion, that's with a B, dollar loss, just to get out of California by April 2026. Let that sink in. A company is willing to lose $1 billion rather than deal with Gavin Newsom's regulations. That's not a business decision. That is an escape.
Yep.
And Phillips 66, well, closing their LA refinery.
Cut my arm off just to leave.
600 employees, 300 contractors, done by the end of 2025. That's like in 15 days. California used to have 40 to 50 refineries. You know how many they have now? 7. But it's not just energy. Tech. Oracle left for Austin. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, well, they left for Houston. Hewlett-Packard was born in a garage in Palo Alto. Palantir, they left for Denver. SpaceX, Elon moved that to Texas. X, formerly Twitter, Texas. Finance, Charles Schwab moved to Texas. CBRE, largest commercial realtor, Texas. Realtor.com just moved from Santa Clara County
Hey, there's
to
nothing
Austin,
to see here.
February 2025. Let's talk about people. Joe Rogan, the biggest podcaster on the planet, left LA for Austin. You know what he said? I want freedom. Patrick Bet-David, Valuetainment, built his entire
to
career
Florida.
in California, left for Texas, and now
Oh,
he's in Florida.
Texas?
You know what he said?
Oh, now Florida.
California is not a pro-business state. 360 companies have left California since 2018. 700,000 people left just between 2022 and 2023. This isn't an exodus. This is an evacuation. Now let me show you why they're leaving. Because it's not complicated. It's simple. It's math.
23, the average industrial electricity rate in California reached 17 cents per kilowatt hour, compared to just 6 cents in Texas. That gap adds tens of millions in annual overhead for a plant the size of Fremont.
Look at this. 17 cents versus 6 cents. California charges almost 3 times what Texas charges just for electricity. For a factory like Tesla's Fremont plant, that's tens of millions of dollars every single year. And it's not just electricity.
This disruption landed in a state already known for its complex regulatory requirements, high labor costs, and expensive real estate.
Complex regulatory requirements, high labor costs, expensive real estate. Now, let me give you the numbers. A factory worker in California, $52 an hour, fully loaded. Same worker in Texas, $32 an hour. That's a 60% premium just to operate here instead of there.
In the first quarter of 2024, Tesla's profits fell sharply, down 55% compared to the same period last year. The company reported $1.13 billion in net income, a steep drop from $2.51 billion the year before.
And look at what's happening to their bottom line, down 55% from $2.5 billion to $1.1 billion. And when profits collapse like that, when every dollar counts, when survival is on the line, you cut the most expensive state first, and that's California, every single time. Now, let me tell you something most people don't know. That Tesla factory in Fremont, right up the street from here, it's been through this before, 3 times. 1962, General Motors opens the Fremont assembly plant, state of the art, 7,000 workers. By the late 70s, it was a disaster. The union president called it, and I quote, the worst workforce in the automobile industry in the United States. 1982, GM shuts it down. Thousands of jobs gone. 1984, Toyota partners with GM, creates NUMMI. They trained the same workers the Toyota way and turned that disaster into one of the best factories in America. 428,000 cars a year at its peak. 2009, GM goes bankrupt, pulls out, NUMMI shuts down. 2010, Tesla buys the factory for $42 million, a fraction of its value. California throws in $15 million in tax credits. Elon turns into the crown jewel of electric vehicles, manufacturing 20,000 workers. Model S, Model 3, Model Y, Model X. That's sexy, by the way. And now, 3,300 jobs gone. Profits down 55%. Headquarters moved to Texas. 3 lives, 3 collapses. Every single time California squeezed too hard, the factory broke, and it's happening again. So what does our Governor Newsom do? Does he say, how do we keep these jobs? Does he say, hey, what can California do differently?
How can we tax them more?
Except to comb his hair? No. He goes on TV and he says, GM sold us out. Mary Barra sold us out. Mary Barra didn't raise electricity rates 300% higher than Texas. Mary Barra didn't create the most complex regulatory environment in America. Mary Barra didn't make California the most expensive place to do business in the country. You did that. Sacramento did that. And now you're mad that companies are doing math? Valero is taking $1 billion loss just to escape your regulations. It cracks me up when I'm saying this. That's not a business decision. That's a restraining order. Now, here's what nobody's telling you. When Tesla cuts 3,300 jobs, when Chevron moves to Texas, when Valero takes $1 billion loss to leave, when refinery after refinery shuts down, who do you think pays for that? You do. Less tax revenue means higher taxes on everyone who stays. Fewer refineries means gas prices at the pump. Fewer jobs means more competition for jobs that are left. Your property taxes go up. Your sales taxes go up. Your gas prices go up. Your cost of living goes up. Death by 1,000 cuts. And the knife? Well, it's in Sacramento's hand. The auto industry just gave up on California. But it's not just cars. It's energy, it's tech, it's finance, it's people. 360 companies since 2018. 700,000 people in 2 years. And a governor who blames everyone else but himself. That factory in Fremont, right up the street from here, it's been through 3 lives. GM, NUMMI, Tesla. Every single time, California pushed too hard and it collapsed. California used to be where the future was built. Now, it's where the future comes to die. I'm Ramin. This is Real Talk.
Ramin.
Hey, welcome to California, baby.
Go follow, guys. Go follow
Spend less time
Ramin.